Hey guys, it's Kira here. Welcome back to the Subtl YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going over some makeup hacks that will instantly upgrade your routine, even if you're not a pro, and this won't add any extra time to your makeup routine. In case you're new here, we're Subtl Beauty. It's stackable, customizable makeup for badass, busy women on the go. So whether you are working a corporate job, whether you're a busy mom, this just like fits into your life seamlessly and makes doing your makeup so quick and easy. That being said, I've been using my Subtl stack solely as my makeup probably for at least a year now, and there are some tips and tricks that I've picked up on TikTok and just over time as I've used this stack that have made applying my makeup so much more elevated. It just makes everything look better. So today I'm going to share those tips with you. And again, these tips won't add any extra time to your routine, but they'll just help you up level your makeup, help it look a little smoother, last a little longer. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so the first hack is not to skip skin prep. Now this is the most important thing probably because your skin underneath your makeup plays a huge role in how smooth your makeup goes on, how it lasts throughout the day. If you have dry patches or oily patches, that can really make your makeup not look as good, settle into your creases more. So personally, I love to just, wash my face, do a hydrating moisturizer, and then I do a tinted mineral sunscreen. And it helps give me like a little bit of a glow, but a little bit of color for my base as well. And I found that the cream products just glide on really smoothly when I do this. I also make sure to leave about at least 5 minutes, ideally between when I apply my moisturizer and when I apply my sunscreen and then my makeup. So if you do moisturizer right into makeup, it doesn't give it like enough time to sit. So ideally do your moisturizer, then brush your teeth, do a few little extra things, and then do your makeup, and it will make a big difference. The next tip, and we're gonna get started here, is using a brush for your cream products. Now, for the longest time, if you guys have been watching my tutorials, with the concealer, I was just using my fingers, and this still works great. I'll still use my fingers a little, but I've been loving using this stippling brush. 1, it's faster. 2, it gives me more coverage, and 3, it just blends everything out easier. And today I'm gonna mix 3N and 4N. So yeah, I just like dip it in here, go in. The only thing is to really make sure that you're washing these frequently so that you're not like, spreading acne, especially if you have some active acne. Yeah, you can see how quick and easy and smoothly it applies. It just is like magic. This is the best shade match I've ever had in my life, like for real. It's so cool how I can just apply it where I need it. I don't have to fully cover my entire face, and you can really build it as well with the stippling brush. So yeah, see how I have a lot of not active acne, but just hyperpigmentation. If you need more coverage, I found that doing this kind of stamping works really well. Now I'm going in with the 4N. And I mean, look at that. I didn't apply down here, and you can't even tell it covered everything beautifully. And then I have some pretty intense like under eye veins, but I like using my finger for that part to just kind of dab it on there to just add a little extra coverage. And honestly, like, yeah, I have a little bit of stuff up here, but look at that, smooth, beautiful. Next, we're gonna go in with the lip and cheek. There's a little concealer left, but I've just been going straight into the lip and cheek. Ooh, that was kind of a lot. It applies so well. Look how quickly that disperses. Like, it just looks like your real natural skin, especially with this Mauve in the Maldives shade. I put a little on the nose too. I'm telling you, using this to apply all your cream products, it's a game changer. The next game-changing makeup tip I've been doing lately is sometimes because I apply so many cream products like the concealer and the lip and cheek, and then I would go and apply my bronzer, and it just, because it's a powder, wouldn't quite blend as smoothly. So lately I've been going in, and once you do your cream products, lock it in with the Shine Control powder, and then go over top and do your powder products, if that makes sense. So I'll go in with Shine Control here, here, and then now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. Speaking of bronzer, this is the next game-changing makeup tip. Applying your bronzer a little higher than you would think, and also making sure that you're blending upwards. I used to go in the 3 shape like this, and I've learned instead to start on the cheek and go a little higher than you think you need. and to blend up in circular motions. See how I'm going upward with my brush rather than down. Also, this is the shade Latte. Then you can go on your forehead and kind of bring it down under your chin a little. And you guys, I'm 33 weeks pregnant, okay? So if you feel like, oh, her face looks a little puffy, yes. That's why we need makeup daily, okay? And that's why I'm sculpting my cheekbones down here. That's why we need bronzer to sculpt our face. Okay. Also, another game-changing makeup tip, lymphatic face massage or gua sha, whatever you want to do. You take just even a couple minutes to do that every morning before you do your skincare. That's a game changer. It just makes your skin better and helps reduce puffiness. Also, if you like to contour your nose a little bit, you can just do line, line, and a little line right here. Line, line, line right here, and then do a little line here. So you're making like, I don't know what shape that is, but just helps slim your nose a little bit. Also putting some bronzer like right on your chin down here. The next thing you can do if you like want to slim your nose a little bit is take some of the cream or powder, but this is the cream concealer in Rosé. Just do a exclamation point. So you're gonna do a little line here on top, and then you're gonna do a teeny little dot on the tip of your nose. Cutesy. Okay, now we're gonna go on top with some Apricot Avenue. So like I said, apply your cream products, and then you can add a little blush over top the highlighter too. That just helps with the sun-kissed glow. And again with blush, if you have a shade like this that's kind of more skin tone, tan, not so pinky, you can be more liberal with it. Like go up the cheekbone, put it on your eyelids a little, put it up here on your forehead. You don't have to be so concentrated. I feel like that's a game-changing makeup tip as well, when you start realizing that makeup is kind of like painting. Like you want to blend and put things all over. Like it doesn't have to be so concentrated in blocks, and it just ends up looking a lot more natural. Okay, let's finish off with some eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with Cruise. I've been loving the Cruise eyeshadow duo lately. So pretty, look at that. Eyeshadow, I don't know, practice makes perfect, I guess, but I love this little brush that comes in the 4-piece brush set. Something about Subtl's eyeshadow brushes, like I've used other brushes to apply my stack when like, you know, my 4-piece brush set is elsewhere, and it just literally never looks as good. I don't know, I can't explain it. These just apply the product quickly, but they also look blended without me having to do that much. And I don't know what it is. I think it's just the shape of it. Another game-changing makeup tip, if you have hooded or downturned eyes, has been just perfecting the shape I go in. Instead of going down, I try to drag kind of out and up as I finish. Kind of like you're creating like a trapezoid type shape instead of like a round dome, if that makes sense. And that just really helps lift my eyes in photos as well. And then I like to go in with just a little bit underneath. I feel like this is turning out really like very light, but pretty. I love it. Okay, now let's do the brows. When it comes to brows, I have a whole tutorial I will link above that you can watch for like game-changing tips, but basically it's just, you know, being very light-handed and feathering and going along with your natural shape, rather than like trying to force your brows to be something they're not. Okay, this, that eyebrow hair needs to go, but I'll pluck it later. Okay, another thing, I used to just fill in my eyebrows, but now using the gel to actually set them has helped like my brows actually look nice all day. Because I noticed I would do them, they would look perfect, and then like halfway throughout the day, they would be pushed down. Some of the pencil would have come off, so I love using the gel. Okay, real quick, gonna put some mascara on. A game-changing tip when it comes to mascara, I think, and people might think this is weird, let me know in the comments if you agree, mini mascaras. Like I only buy and use mini mascaras. I don't know what it is, but like when I get a fresh mascara, I don't love it. I have to use it for a little bit, and I like them when they're almost a little more dried out, and like the big ones just, I don't know, they just don't do it for me. I like obviously my makeup being compact, and I feel like mini mascaras last like just as long as big ones. but they cost less and I just like how they apply better. And I think you have more control when you're holding it in your hand and it's so close to your hand. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit underneath. And then the last game-changing makeup tip is using this new little lip brush. I have it on my keychain here. I'm obsessed. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the lip glaze in the shade Iconic. And when I use this brush, it just makes my lips look so much bigger. It helps me be more precise. And then you can kind of use it as a little like lip liner too. Chef's kiss. All right, there are all my game-changing makeup tips. Let me know if you tried them and let me know down in the comments below if you have any that I need to try out to add to my routine. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our other videos. I will see you guys next week. Bye.